Mark, I'm super happy to have a chance to talk to you. Can you tell us a little bit about your project? It's fascinating what you guys are trying to do, and I think it's important for the country as well. So I'd love to hear a little bit about it.
And thanks for the opportunity, Norm. And you know, this is something I just absolutely love to talk about, so I welcome it. We have a project down in the southeast corner of the state of Nebraska, and it's located in a carbonatite geologically, which all that means is that almost every carbonatite deposit in the world ends up being a mineral producer. So we knew we had something there. We've done all the exploration that we need to do, the drilling work that we need to do to determine what was in that carbonate or carbonatite, and now we've figured out that we've got niobium, and we have scandium, and we have titanium, and they are in quantities that are more than sufficient to produce economically. And what's really amazing about this is when we started, we knew how critical those minerals were. Because we've been in this industry. I've been in it for 40 years. But now we have a project in the United States that is all three of the minerals have been deemed by the United States government to be critical and strategic minerals. So niobium, 100% of the material of the niobium we use in this country today is imported. Scandium, 100% of the scandium we use in this country today is imported. And about 90% of the titanium that we use in this country is imported. So this is going to provide the United States with an opportunity to have a supply chain that starts in the United States, that minerals can be used in the United States, and we don't have to be dependent upon imports. That's kind of what drives us and our entire organization. It's that why that kind of gets us excited about this project.
No, congratulations. That's great to hear as well. I mean, that's fantastic. We need more people like you. What are some of your big challenges? Can you give us a sense of what your big challenges? Because that's one of the, you know, for an outsider, you look at the fact that we've become dependent on other countries for critical minerals and almost everything else, and it's mind-boggling. And so what are the challenges for you to actually bring that supply chain back home?
The challenges are mostly either technical or financial in nature. And the technical side, we have a group of people here at NioCorp that I think are second to none in terms of their capabilities. They've done an outstanding job of defining the resource. We know exactly what we have. We know how deep it is, how big it is. Now with that resource information, we then take that technical challenge to the metallurgical side. Because you can have the best ore in the world, but if you can't extract that mineral out of it economically, it's of no use. Well, our mineralogists and our metallurgists have figured out how to extract that niobium, that scandium, and that titanium in an economic way so that we have products that customers actually want to buy. Things like permitting, we've worked hard on that from day one. All of the permits that we need to start construction, those are already in hand. We have contracts in place with customers already. We haven't even started construction on the project. We have contracts for offtake. Almost 100% of our niobium is taken up in offtake contracts already. That's the desirability, the demand for these minerals that we have. So the technical side has been challenging, but we've gotten through it because of the outstanding people that we have here on the team. The financial side, we're close. We're getting closer every day. We have to be able to fund a very, very large construction project. It's going to take 3 years to build that project. It's going to take 6 months to ramp up. So you start thinking about, you know, the dollars that you need for construction, the working capital you need to go through ramp up. Those are the issues that we're working hard on every single day right now.
So you're looking for investors right now, and how big a project is it in terms of the EPC value, the construction cost?
The EPC value is about $1.1 billion. That's with a B. So it is a very large project, but this project is also going to be, based on the resources that we've defined already, this project is going to be in operation for in excess of 36 years. So this is a big investment, but it's a long-term investment. And the paybacks on this thing are just, they're robust. It's really gratifying to see the type of paybacks that we get.
That's fantastic. And tell me a little bit about your background, because it's really interesting listening to you. You have to put together the geology part, the construction part, the financial part, all the different pieces. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, my background is about 40 years of being in the business world now. I have an engineering degree. I'm a registered professional engineer. I'm also a lawyer, so I like jokes on both sides of that.
Right.
And I haven't done a whole lot of engineering or lawyering for quite a while because I've been in the business of getting these companies up and running, building projects, producing what this world needs to make it a better place. And that's one of the key things to all of our team here, Norm, is that the products that we're going to produce fit with the societal demand today. Everybody wants things that are more efficient. They want them to be lighter. They want them to be stronger. That's exactly what all three of these minerals do with the alloys that are created from them. So this is really exciting. And you start thinking about infrastructure legislation that is being passed in 15 or 16 different countries as we speak. You know, things like niobium and steel go together and it makes a much stronger, much longer lasting piece of metal that you can build bridges out of, build roads out of. So these are the things that really get our passion going.
That's a fantastic story. Listen, thank you very much, Mark, and look forward to seeing you at the Global Forum on September 17th.
Well, I look forward to being there. And again, thanks for the opportunity, Norm. It was great.
Take care. Thank you very much.
Thank you.